Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in the modern, standard, and legacy formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jordan with Crocodile MTG here, bringing you another Magic the Gathering video. Today we're taking a deep dive into Pioneer. This hand actually looks a little slow. I don't think it's good enough to keep. I'm going to mulligan it. We're playing the Copycat combo. Alright, this hand looks a lot better. I know only a few lands changed, but it honestly is better. I think we are going to put a Botanical Sanctum on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and keep the rest of these. Oh wow, and our opponent. That was a weird noise from our end here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... what do I want to do here? I guess I'm going to play Lanamore Elves to start off. And then I'm going to turn to Saheeli. Is that making weird noises on your guys' end as well? Let me know in the comments below. I'm a little concerned about what the sound effects are doing. Yeah, the sound effects are like cutting in and out for me. I don't know. Alright, let me go ahead and play this Oath Omnissa here, and we'll see what we find. So we find another Gilded Goose, Lanamore Elves, or we can take a Reflector Mage here. I feel like this is probably Izzet Phoenix. That being said, I don't think I mind a Lanamore Elves. It's a repetitive source of green mana. So we'll go ahead and pass the turn here. Especially with an Oath Omnissa now, our Planeswalkers are just able to come out with any mana, any color of mana spent. So we'll go ahead and let that happen. Alright, so Thing in the Ice here for our opponent. Plays Steam Vents tapped. Okay. Here, I think I'm going to go ahead and get Saheeli on the battlefield while I can. We'll take up... we're going to put that one on the bottom here. We're definitely looking for... a Felidar Guardian at this point. So our opponent now has 2 cards in hand, so it's unlikely that they find a route to victory here, but we'll go ahead and see. Alright, another weird sound effect happening on my end. I apologize if this is happening on yours. So our opponent is hitting our Saheeli down the 1, and there's the Felidar Guardian. We just drew it off the top. And another Felidar Guardian. So we're going to go ahead and copycat our opponent out. Our opponent may let us go ahead and do it. Always yes. So our opponent letting us go ahead and... alright, there we go. Our opponent is being courteous. Thank you, opponent. I appreciate it. Rest in Peace and Deafening Silence are definitely coming in here. I'm not a huge fan of the Surge Righteousness in this matchup. I do not mind the Mystical Dispute, though. So we're going to go ahead and bring those in here. I think what we want to cut here is Rogue Refiner. I think we want Reflector Mage here. Heart of Kiran is not as good since we're bringing in Rest in Peace and Deafening Silence. It's not so much needed for blocking Arclight Phoenixes. Even if they just play them straight up, I don't think we have to worry too much about it. I am going to trim, I think, a Teferi. Actually, Teferi is pretty good here. I think I'm going to trim an Oko here, actually. And I think I'm going to go ahead and trim an Elvish Mystic, and I think we're going to go ahead and keep that hand. So Felidar Guardian off the top means a turn 4 combo. That was pretty good. Most likely card to get banned in Pioneer from this deck would probably be Saheeli. They might end up just banning Felidar Guardian because Felidar Guardian's not as powerful. But yeah. Alright, we have the combo in hand again. We don't have any of our supportive pieces. We do have a Once Upon a Time, so it's tempting to keep this hand, but I think we're going to have to mulligan it. Alright, this hand is much worse than our first hand, so we're also going to mulligan this down to 5. And we can't win them all, but we can try with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and keep... What do I want to keep here? Mana Confluence. Yeah, we want to be able to play the Deafening Clarion. Maybe I just put the island on bottom with Fellow Guardian and keep Oko, keep this group. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We can attempt to find a land with Othanissa here. Okay, they just played it tapped. I was confused for a moment. All right, we do find a land here, so I'm gonna take the Inspiring Vantage and put any order on these. The correct order is put Othanissa as close to the top as you can, but it happens sometimes. Alright, so now we actually have another Othanissa, so I'm going to go ahead and play Deafening Silence and play the... Oh no, I played those in the wrong order. Wow. My bad. I should have played an Othanissa. Alright, our opponent's going to opt here, and that's going to be the only non-creature spell they can cast this turn. Wow, and okay. So, I think I'm just going to attempt to play Oko here. I don't think we're going to try and get lucky with the alright, they might have Mystical Dispute here. Oh, they actually have Izzet Charm. Okay, so I'm not going to play that. That's the other reason, is we want to protect our Saheeli from counter magic if possible. So we'll see here what our opponent does. They might just have an Arclight Phoenix here. It doesn't look like it, though. Maybe I should just play the we'll play the Saheeli here. We'll see if they have a counter spell. If they do, that's okay. I'd rather have them use their Izzet Charms on us than discarding Phoenixes. So we'll see here. We want to try and avoid threats, essentially. If they play... Wow, they have a Treasure Cruise. Okay. We'll play an Othanissa here. We're not going to be able to play a Planeswalker if we find it, which is a little weird. We'll take the Aether Hub. And we'll pass the turn. So again, we'd like to find a Rest in Peace also, to just kind of ensure... Oh, if they have Brazen Borrower, they can actually bounce the Deafening Clarion. Yeah, so we definitely want to find a Rest in Peace here, if possible. Merchant's a decent card. I am going to bounce it, though. I think that's one worth bouncing. And we actually have Oko here. Let's play Oko first, because if they have a Mystical Dispute, I don't want them to use it on my Oko. Alright, again, because of Othanissa, we can just do this. Alright, and before I do anything with that, let's attempt to play the Reflector Mage, because if the Reflector Mage doesn't resolve, I might want to just make Merchant a token. Oh, and they fry it in response. Bah! That was a mistake. I was thinking of Mystical Dispute. Not... Alright, they're gonna haggle here. Haggle was their only non-creature spell they could have cast. Man, oh man, that was bad on my end. Alright, they're going to draw 2 and discard 2 with Izzet Charm. Alright, they put Mystical Dispute in the grave. I think I'm just going to tick up to Fairy this turn and let pass. If they have another Fry, that might be an issue, though. Maybe I should have gotten some value with Teferi. Hopefully I don't regret it like I did with Yoko. So our opponent is playing a very smart game and a good game. All right, Merchant of the Veil probably coming down here. I can't imagine it wouldn't. All right, another treasure cruise from our opponent. If they find Fry, they can just Fry our Teferi. Actually, they can't Fry our Teferi this turn. And they can't cast anything on our turn. So we're limiting them to one spell per turn cycle. So here's probably an Arclight Phoenix. Oh, it's another... Wow, it's another Merchant. Okay. Oh, and double Reflector Mage. Okay, so we're going to actually... Yeah, we're just going to bounce their Merchant here. And then... Okay, there's Felidar Guardian. So I can actually... How do I want to do this? Blue, white, colorless. I'm going to Reflector Mage that. Yeah, I guess this is how I do it. And then next turn I can bounce the Othanissa with Felidar and possibly find the combo. So as long as they can't kill my Teferi here, they might not be able to interact with my combo. Alright, there's Arclight Phoenix. So I do get the kill Teferi here. Alright, fair enough. But we'll see here, because they discarded a Mystical Dispute, so we'll see. That's 3 Izzet Charms and a Mystical Dispute. Alright, they're going to cast Haggle here as their instant or sorcery of choice. They can cast 1 on our turn too, but... Alright, there's an Othanissa, but I'm going to start with this Felidar Guardian. We'll see how they respond here. Yeah, I was going to say they might just be able to Mystical Dispute. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're going to Othanissa here. We'll take the Oko. I'm going to swing in here for 4 while we can get it in. Alright, so we're 2 Mystical Disputes down and 3 Izzet Charms, and we have found 1 Saheeli and 1 Felidar Guardian. Alright, so we gotta try and find another Teferi here, probably. Our opponent coming in for 3. There's a Rest in Peace. I think I want to play the Oko here, though. Sure. So now the question is, do I tick up and make... I'd probably make Arclight Phoenix a 3/3. Because then we can double block the Phoenix and we can put Rest in Peace down. Alright, there's a Wild Slash. And they're actually going for the kill on our Oko here, unless we... Okay. Unless they have another Wild Slash. All at Oko. They might just have the kill spell for Oko still, but we want to at least see. We want to see it. Alright, there's the Wild Slash. Stomping Ground, that's not going to help us here. Now they're at least treasure cruises and things are stuck in their hand, even though they already played 2, which is kind of baffling. I'll go ahead and play the land here, in case we're able to combo. It'd be nice to find another Felidar Guardian and be able to blink this Oath Anissa. Alright, we'll block here. Come on, Felidar Guardian. Alright, they just draw 2 here with Chart a Course because they attacked. This game played out a little weird. Definitely something... We did mulligan the 5, though, so we're doing pretty well for our mulligan the 5, in my opinion. So if I play Saheeli, does it automatically die? It does. So I want to hold Saheeli here. Yeah, they're going to get the loot away until they find something they want. They do hit us for 4 here, which puts us down to 5. So if they can find something... There's another Phoenix. So if they have a shock or anything... How many... They've played 2 Wild Slashes. So 3, 6, 7, 8. They put us the 2. Or they put us the 1. Oh, maybe I should have blocked the Arclight Phoenix here. Alright, I'm still okay, I think, if... Felidar Guardian. Oh, man. Pay 1. Yeah! Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move to the sideboard here. I think I am going to stand by what I said before, where I don't think Heart of Kiran is necessary in this matchup. This is black and blue, so I don't think that's going to be worth it. Maybe the Rogue Refiner's going to more of a creature base is okay. Maybe I want these Deafening Clarions. I'm not 100% though. Maybe I take out the Wild Slashes and put in Rogue Refiners instead. Cut some of the red out. So just the reds are Saheelis. Yeah, I could see doing this. I could also see bringing in possibly the Deafening Clarions. But I think they're a little weird with Deafening Silence, locking us all into a little bit of a loop here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. I think this hand is definitely good enough to keep. We're going to go ahead and play turn 1 Elvish Mystic, and turn 2 we can either play Rogue Refiner or we can play Rest in Peace plus Oath Anissa. And Rest in Peace plus Oath Anissa just seems probably the more powerful of the two. Unless they shock our Elvish Mystic. It's funny to say, like, shock our bird instead of bolt our bird. Alright, Rest in Peace coming down. Let's see if they have a response, if they have a Spell Pierce or something. Alright, there's Rest in Peace. Here comes the Oath. Let's see if this resolves. Alright, that resolves as well. I guess the land. So we have all our colors. I think it's going to be the same thing as Gilded Goose. And I think I'd rather just have all our colors and mana. Oh, wow. They had the Wild Slash, but they didn't use it. So they actually might have goofed there a little. So I'm going to play the Yavimaya Coast here. I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Rogue Refiner. Oh, wow. Okay, they have the Mystical Dispute, and they use it on the Rogue Refiner. That's actually a little surprising to me. Probably a pretty aggressive threat there. So now do we just Rogue Refiner, or do we play the Saheeli? I think I like Rogue Refining again. Alright, there's Botanical Sanctum. We do have the Brazen Borrower in case this Thing in the Ice flips. Not too worried about that. Thing in the Ice is the... Alright, they put one card on top of their library and draw it. Alright, there's another Opt. They might be able to flip this Thing in the Ice here. If they do, I'd rather have Rogue Refiner on the battlefield than a Saheeli anyhow. So they put one card on top again and pass the turn. I kind of want to just jam this. The issue with jamming Teferi here is that it might get countered. Yeah, I guess. If it doesn't get countered here, we just bounce the thing. Yeah, counter unless they pay 2. And unfortunately, the Botanical Sanctum here, not one that's going to come into the battlefield untapped, so... Might as well get in for 3. They probably didn't block there because we could have a Wild Growth as well. Alright, they're going to have to discard a card here with Chart a Course, so we'll see what they discard. Just an island. Alright, get in for 7. Oh, how do you feel about being OHKO'd? Let's see here if this resolves. So if OHKO resolves here, we can just make it into a... Now I kind of just want to create a food and bounce the Awoken Horror. Bounce target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Alright, let's learn our lesson from last time. Let's go ahead and make it a food. If they have Fry, they have Fry. So be it. Alright, they play an Arclight Phoenix here. They attack. Both at OHKO. And I'm going to go ahead and Brazen Borrower or Petty Theft the Awoken Horror. That way I can put an Arclight Phoenix and make it into an Elk. And then I can Rogue Refiner next turn as well. Alright, so this is actually pretty good, a pretty good spot to be in. So we're going to go ahead and draw with Rogue Refiner. I'm going to go ahead and pay with this Breeding Pool. I'm going to +2 OHKO here because I'm going to block Arclight Phoenix with Brazen Borrower. And I don't think they're going to be able to flip. I don't think they're going to be able to flip the Thing in the Ice here. So we'll see if they attack. They choose to attack. They're going to attack us, though. So again, I'm going to go ahead and play Brazen Borrower and see if they block or not. Or see if they let me block. Alright. And I think if we draw a Felidar Guardian, yeah, we can just win here. So let's see. Alright, there's another OHKO. So what's the worst we can do? Definitely OHKOing that. Red, blue, colorless. Put on bottom. Pass the turn, I guess. Because if they're able to flip Thing here, they kill one of our Planeswalkers, and they probably have to kill the Saheeli, which means I just get the OHKO. Okay, so they do have Chart a Course here, so they're going to have to discard one card, but they get to draw 2. So they can discard something they don't want, like a land, and they discard a mountain here. And Opt is likely to find the last source here. Alright, maybe it was a mistake not playing Oko and then thrill of possibilities. Yeah. Alright, so they probably kill Saheeli. Maybe it was a mistake to play Saheeli. And they attack me? Interesting. And there's Felidar Guardian. I think we just win here. Let's see. Let's take the Gilded Goose here. Any order. Minus on the Felidar. Do they have the... Oh, shoot, they do. Okay. Fair enough. They Wildspeak our Saheeli. Makes a copy. I can... Oh, I might be able to still get it here. We get to dig again. Okay, we didn't find it, unfortunately. Alright, what do I want here? Probably Lanimore Elves. I'm going to tick up on the Awoken Horror. Make it into an elk. And I think I just play Gilded Goose here. Maybe I should just play Rogue Refiner. What did they bounce? They bounced a Crackling Drake. Oh, did they discard the Crackling Drake to the Thrill of Possibilities? That could be. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play Gilded Goose here and make a food. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing in with our Felidar Guardian. Token. I should specify. Yeah, we'll pass the turn and we'll go ahead and see. We have, what, 3 Saheelis still in our deck, so we'll see here how our opponent tries to resolve everything. Because with the Awoken Horror turned into a... Okay, there's an Arclight Phoenix, but we have a food. There's another Arclight Phoenix. Okay. We'll see if they attack us. They do. But I just food here. I'm going to choose not to block. Alright, there's an Oko. Let me start with a Rogue Refiner here. I took out Wild Slash, right? Yep. Because if we can combo off, I'm just going to combo off. Alright, we don't get the combo off here. So, do I just minus and give them like my Gilded Goose? Probably not. I probably elk. Play Oko, make a food. Pass. Oh shoot, I should have cracked the food. Alright, there is a Crackling Drake. Alright, let's go ahead and crack the food now. Okay, good. I was gonna say if they have a Wild Slash, then we just die in response. All right, we have another Oko here. Block, block, block. There's another thing in the ice. We didn't draw the combo piece, unfortunately. What's our best move here? We definitely want to elk, but do we want to gain control of anything first? Probably not. Elk. I don't think that they can... Again, this is one of those situations where it's like, I don't think they can do this, but they prove me wrong, and they end up doing that. So let's go ahead and play the Oko. We'll make a food here. And pass the turn. And then we just gotta hope we draw Saheeli off the top, I suppose. They're just gonna attack our life total. Let's crack this food. We'll block here and here and take 3. No Saheeli. Is that just game? No, not yet. They have to have a Wild Slash or something. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Man, this turned into like a... They stabilized with that Wild Slash. Alright, they discard land and they're going to get the draw too. Alright, it doesn't look like they found anything they wanted. Unless they found a Wild Slash and they're just not showing us. We'll block here. We'll gain 3. Gotta find Saheeli off the top right now. Oath Anissa? Give me a Saheeli. Please. Please. Please, please. Saheeli. Saheeli! Let's see if they have a response. This is our only out at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Alright, they have a Mystical Dispute. I'm gonna pay the 3. If they have a second Mystical Dispute, we can still combo. Create a token. Alright, let's go always yes, always yield. Alright, so far it's working. Always yes, always yield. Let's take control of the thing in the ice, just in case. Alright, and our opponent's letting us go off here. And we have 6 minutes left to make as many tokens as we want to make. No misclicks here, please. Always save target. Oh, wow, that makes it go so much faster. Always yes. I mean, I have 6 minutes to do this, opponent. I don't really care too much. All right, our opponent did concede there. So we got 120 play points, 5 treasure chests, 1 qualifier point. We went 4-1. That was the first time we played Pioneer in a league. Thank you all so much for joining me today. please go check out our awesome sponsor, Mana Traders. Mana Traders is an awesome card rental service. It helped us rent the deck here today in our match. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Please hit that like and subscribe. It helps support the channel, and I will try to bring you as much Pioneer content as I can in the next coming weeks as we're testing for GPs, for Grand Prix, for SCG events, all the other items out there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. For your custom playmats, mouse pads, and more, head over to Inked Gaming. Use promo code crocodilemtg10 to receive 10% off your order. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons.